The University of KwaZulu-Natal's Enactus team has been crowned the 2020 national champions. The coronavirus pandemic forced the competition to be held virtually this year. The team presented on two of their projects, which are Smart Go and Ubuntu Social Enterprise. They will now represent South Africa at the 2020 Enactus World Cup that's scheduled to take place in September. We're joined now via Skype by the President of the National Champions of Enactus South Africa, Muhle Ndwalane, who's live for us in Durban. Muhle, thank you so much for joining us. Now, first things first, tell people what this Enactus competition is.
Thank you very much. Greetings to everyone at home. Enactus, my name is Muhle Ndwalane from the Enactus of KwaZulu-Natal. Enactus is a student-driven organization. We're operating in 37 countries, and here in South Africa, we're one of those countries, and we have teams. So in this competition, we had like 16 teams which were competing. So how we compete, it is based on how each team has used entrepreneurship to make positive impact in the lives of people in our communities. So us being students, we take the information that we learn from class, we put it together and conceptualize projects that are going to be responding to the social ills that our communities are facing. For instance, since the global pandemic of COVID-19, so it was our mission to sit down instead of respond or being to fear the COVID-19, but we had to craft solutions that are going to make a difference or that are going to make a little bit life easy for people in our communities. For instance, the Smart Grow project, of which is a smart way for people to shop. I'm not going to stores anymore, but just ordering their groceries online. We also do have other projects that are responding to the social needs.
So this is a great way to look at how your university education can be used in real time to affect real change in the community around you. Does it make it quite helpful to you to help you understand how much your education is actually going to have an impact on the world out there?
It's immense. Because when I joined the organization, it was in 2017, and I was doing my second year in the university. So for me, this organization has just become that one platform where most of the things that come in theory, but we get an opportunity to execute them in reality. Now, the beauty is that this is more in a controlled environment where you can make mistakes. That's one. Number two, you have a number of people that can support you because our organization has alumni who've been part of it and now are no longer part of this, which are helping us every now and then. We have business people that are experts in their industries and they are supporting our organization. Many companies are supporting our organization. So it's just a matter of sitting up there and asking them, how can I best do this thing? And then you get that advice, you get that guidance. So for me, this organization has been life-changing because it's even exposed me to international countries.
Now, your projects were Smart Go that you just told us about, as well as Ubuntu Social Enterprise, which use entrepreneurial leadership to respond to the challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. Now, when you take part in the worldwide competition in September, will you go with these same projects? Because one would think that the challenges that you've looked to meet with those two projects are challenges that are being experienced in other parts of the world as well.
Definitely. Like for instance, the Smart Grow project, everyone can relate with it because like everybody understands what is going on with the coronavirus and the risk that is there when everybody is going to stores, So we're going to take it forward and now with the conversation we're having with our institution, we are looking into each and every student in the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Instead of them going to stores and being at risk of catching the coronavirus, they're going to make their orders using Smart Grow. And then the Ubuntu Social Enterprise, that is very close to us because it responds exactly to the local economic development concept. So we are working with the communities and the cooperatives that are in Ubuntu. The beneficiaries, they are under an organization called a school, and what they are doing for themselves, for me, it's very different with how people are normally painting the people that are in the rural area, saying that they wait for government funding, they cannot do anything for themselves. What we've done with them, they've been able now to start their own farms without getting any support from government through the methods that we've been teaching them, the business principles that they've adopted, and then they are starting they are starting to do. So the community of Ubuntu is a classical example to me that I want the world to see and hear, that South Africans with the spirit of Ubuntu can make a difference even on business.
Well, if you sell your ideas like that to the world, you can only do well at the next part of this competition, the 2020 Enactus World Cup taking place in September. Thank you so much for your time. That is the president of the National Champions of Enactus South Africa, Muhle Ndwalane. They're from UKZN University. Thank you for your time this morning. Let's take a quick look at what you can